I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
And you can own a Chia Pet from Rick and Morty right now for only $9.99.99.
$9.99.99.
Right.
Oh my gosh!
This is. I'm sorry, guys. I was doing the other job. Hi, welcome to Total Apex podcast, a Total Apex Media podcast. I'm your host, Corey. Today we are joined with Michelle, Molly, Andrew, and making his epic return to the podcast from last week, Brandon. How's everybody doing?
Doing good. How's everyone?
Oh, this week on the show, of course, we've got plenty of sports, especially leading up to the Super Bowl. I've noticed that they started doing Super Bowl ads now. Way early, which is kind of pissing me off a little bit.
They always do a couple early. It's crazy.
They don't count as Super Bowl ads to me if they do it early.
I'm very disappointed because that was like the main reason why I would watch the Super Bowl. So they lost my viewership for that.
Yeah. But you know what else is going to happen? We're going to give you guys a showdown review of past weekend's Grammys. We're going to talk about who performed. We're going to talk about who was wearing what. Then we're going to talk about maybe a couple, little things here and there that we noticed and whatnot. So, but first, let's lead right into it. Let's go with Andrew and Brandon with sports.
Thanks, Corey. So first off, we kind of have to pivot between our normal style of programming with sports because this just dropped. The Los Angeles Lakers are trading James Harden to the Cleveland Cavaliers
Clippers.
Okay, sorry. The Los Angeles team. I gotta get still used to that. But they're trading James Harden to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Derek Garland, a second-round pick. I heard the James Harden rumors. I mean, I feel like I've heard that for a while. Like they always seem to happen. He's been in a lot of teams too. Brandon, what are your thoughts on this mega trade before the deadline?
First, I want to shout out our own Brandon Dutz for grabbing it on the sports side. He's writing it right now as we speak. So tune into the sports site for his article when it comes out in a little bit. I just want to shout him out. My thoughts on the Harden deal itself. I figured when the rumors were swirling wind with Garland and Harden in particular, I was like, okay, the Clippers are getting younger at point guard, rebuilding with Kawhi a little bit with Garland, and I think Garland has been losing his minutes kind of in Cleveland right now. As well, so I guess for both parties, it's a good trade for both players. Cleveland, I think, is getting the worst player in the deal. I think Harden has kind of slipped off the last month in LA. His efficiencies hasn't been great and everything like that. Now he was playing great before this last month in January, and I think the Clippers will use Garland and put him in better situations. But it's a wait and see. I think Harden with Mitchell could be a great duo. Like revamping the Chris Paul Harden duo in Houston back in the day. Kind of a deal. But I think Donovan Mitchell will be the more ball dominant guy in this situation.
Yeah, this just dropped from ESPN's Shams Shariani, and I've been hearing like this season in particular, like I've heard it's been like one of the better highs of his like career, like in terms of like season outlook, but then also like sometimes like it seems like he's not like trying like or whatever, like he's not fully invested. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Both teams were playoff teams last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
They were both playoff teams.
Yeah, so that's interesting to see how that pays off for them. I mean, the biggest like rumor I've heard since like before the NBA season even started was just Giannis getting moved. But do you actually see it happening before Thursday?
It's looking like Minnesota, the Timberwolves, and the Miami Heat are positioning themselves for a big Giannis trade. Which one does he go to? It's hard to tell right now before Thursday. Obviously, I think Minnesota has the inside scoop with their move today. Again, moving on from a couple pieces. In that trade, they did. I think it was they moved Mike Conley in a 3-team deal with the Pistons and Bulls. They didn't take any. The only thing Minnesota got was like they got rid of Conley's contract, tried to save money. They could have got Kobe White in the deal, but they decided not to take it. So I think they're clearing the cap space for a Giannis trade to get him in that spot. Also, the Heat have had a rumored trade with like featuring Tyler Hero and multiple young talent like Galore and multiple picks as well. It's going to take multiple picks as we're going to get into with the Jaren Jackson trade. It took 3 first-round picks and a bunch of young talent from the Jazz to get them Jaren Jackson. So it's going to take at least 3 to 4 first-round picks, I would assume, for a Giannis trade. That's what probably is going to be the most difficult part of the deal is the team willing to give up the future for him. I think Minnesota and Miami are willing to do that. So those are the 2 teams I'll keep an eye on for Thursday, for Giannis.
So the Knicks they're not in contention anymore.
I don't think New York is that. I mean, they're not willing to move from. I don't think they're willing to move on from Cat. I don't think they're willing to move on from Mikal Bridges, and I think those 2 would be the key player in the deal for a Giannis trade.
And they're pretty too. Like, if I didn't realize this when I was watching that Lakers game against the Knicks. They were 3rd in the East, and they beat the Lakers, which like obviously like maybe they're not the team that we envisioned the Lakers would be, but the Knicks like rebounding pretty well. I know they fired Tom Thibodeau last year. I didn't know how they were going to do with a new head coach. So they're still set up, but yeah, I don't think a move there going to happen. The other trade was there's 2 other notable trades: the Jaren Jackson trade and the Bulls trade with the Celtics. I think that one's more interesting because, I did hear that Simons was kind of acquired to eventually get traded, which is always interesting to see. So, how do you see the Celtics benefit from this type of move?
They got bigger. Yeah. They got bigger. The Vucevic deal with Simons. I like the trade for Boston, to be honest, because they don't have Tatum for the year. They might get him back for a playoff run if he, he's really is going okay, but they've lacked depth at center all year. Their center position is not that great right now with Keita and especially after losing Al Horford. But they found their Horford replacement at the trade deadline from Chicago, which is he's been an all-star in this league, so I like the move for Vucevic for Boston. I think the better deal though is Utah getting Jackson, just because their future, if they keep Walker Kessler, is Keontae George, Ace Bailey, Larry Markkinen, Jaren Jackson Jr., and then Walker Kessler. As that's a starting 5 that could turn things around quick for the Jazz. And all they really had to give up was one of their own first-round picks in 27, the Lakers 27 first-round pick, and then the Phoenix Suns 2031 first-round pick. So they still have most of their own picks, and they gave up Walter Clayton Jr., which you had to give up a good young player, and then Taylor Hendricks and a couple of good young players, and those two are really good young players. And Memphis is going full swing rebuild right now, and I expect Ja to be traded by Thursday.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because I am expecting Ja to be traded now on Thursday because of this trade with Jaren Jackson Jr. Now, if Jaren Jackson didn't get traded, I would think Ja would stay for until the summer, and then they would trade him in the summer. I think them doing the Jackson trade now definitely pushes the clock on the Ja trade. Don't know where. Just have to. I guess we'll just have to wait on the Giannis domino to fall if that falls to see a Ja trade. But I think Ja is getting traded on Thursday.
Yeah. And then circling back, like last week, the Cavs made a swap, I think, with DeAndre Hunter to the Kings. Like, how do you view the Kings? I feel like they have like okay players, but they just don't have like consistency outside of like Sabonis, for example.
Yeah. The Kings situation has been terrible ever since they got Levine and Sabonis and DeRozan. Ever since they made those trades and those various moves, they've been not great. They tried the big three with De'Aaron and Levine and Sabonis. That didn't work. They shipped De'Aaron out to San Antonio. Look at San Antonio now. They're the second best team in the Western Conference. They tried to add in DeRozan to the big three with Sabonis and Levine. That hasn't worked out. So I still think that's going to be what they're going to try to sell their city on, and it's not working. So they had to get a guy, another wing depth piece, in DeAndre Hunter, who is not having the best time in Cleveland because he does, there's a lot of guys in Cleveland that play his position and play it honestly a little bit better than DeAndre Hunter does at this point.
Right.
So he gets a fresh start. The Dennis Schroeder part of it is what I think pushed the Darius Garland trade to happen that we mentioned earlier.
Okay. Yeah.
The Dennis Schroeder piece to Cleveland gives them another point guard to back up, the situation at point guard. Now Harden will be the starter. Schroeder will be a backup. They still have Lonzo Ball deep on their bench somewhere, I'm assuming, in this situation. So they have now 3 point guards on the team, along with Donovan Mitchell. So the guard situation kind of, lost some luster with Garland going to L.A., but getting Schroeder back from the Kings in that weekend deal, I think, softens the blow a little bit because Schroeder can be a good point guard. He's been on he's been on great teams. He's shown in summer, like in FIBA games, that he can score for Germany. Like, I like Dennis Schroeder's game. So Schroeder is a good piece to have as a backup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And so.
Right. But before we wrap up, there's like 2 other NBA things. That they came out with the All-Star team for the All-Star game coming up in like 2 weeks or a week? But it's like a week after the deadline.
The 15th. Yeah, February 13th to the 15th, NBA All-Star weekend.
Yeah.
So.
Any like snubs there that you thought should have been on the team, and then also like any other trade rumors coming up, because the Paul George suspension, it's been like it's been passed. There's not much to talk about that.
I'll talk about it real quick. So Paul George got suspended for 25 games for violating the anti-drug policy in the NBA. He was taking something. He said he was taking something for his mental health that was on the ban list. At the same time, you've been in the league. You should know what drug, what's not on the list and what's not on the list by now. So that's all I'll say on Paul George. He'll serve his games. The Sixers will back him up, and he'll be back by the end of the year. The snubs, the All-Star snubs. I was going to say Kawhi, but Adam Silver announced earlier this evening that he is on the team. He's going to be there in LA during All-Star weekend, playing. So Kawhi is an All-Star. I was going to say Kawhi because he's been playing lights out. ever since he came back from his last injury. I'll say Joel Embiid is a snub. Joel's numbers have been great. The main thing with Joel is probably the games played. He hasn't had that many games played this year, and I think that's why they didn't let Embiid. Now, Giannis is going to probably be out of All-Star games, so they might bring in Embiid for the World Team. That might be announced sometime within the next, they're supposed to announce the format tonight on NBC, how the teams are working and stuff like that. They might announce it. They might have already announced it. But I think Embiid should have been an All-Star. Those are really two snubs that stick out to me because it's hard this year with the world format, to be honest, because you have to have 8 world guys, 8 guys that represent the world, and then 16 U.S. guys. So the format kind of made it difficult to determine what is a snub or who's not a snub. People can say Alperen Şengün from the Rockets, but he's fallen off a little bit. With 14 minutes left in sports, we can go ahead and move on to NFL if you want to, Andrew.
Yeah, for sure. So we got some NFL news, with the Super Bowl coming up. We thought it was a good time. There's a lot of coordinator changes and other little news items before the big game. We can just dive into that real quick. So basically we have the 2 coordinator or 2 head coach spots filled that were left. And basically we got the 2 head coach spots filled with the Cardinals and then the Raiders. The Raiders got Clint Kubiak, which was heavily rumored like days before that. And then the Cardinals got, Mike LaFleur, the Rams, I think passing game coordinator were basically.
Yeah, he was the actual offensive coordinator. Shieldhouse.
Shieldhouse. He's going to be the new OC for the Rams now, and he's going to look for a new job, a potential upgraded job next year. But real quick, let's go to potential 2027 head coach spots because some of these might be more obvious than not. So the Jets, obviously, Tampa. If Todd Bowles has another disappointing season, Zach Taylor with the Bengals. I think I guess these 2 are kind of underrated. Maybe it can happen. It might not happen. Washington and Philly. Especially, obviously,
I knew you were going to say Philly. I don't know why. When you were 2027 head coaching. Oh,
well,
Philly.
You gotta. There were a lot of coaching moves this year. You gotta eliminate who's on the hot seat, and so I guess what is the highest other than I'll say the Jets because they're the Jets.
Yeah,
it's pretty obvious that. He's gonna go. He's gonna be the first one to go next year if they start losing games again.
So I think the Bengals spot is most likely. The Jets is the obvious one. For me, I also think, like you said, the Bucks. If Todd Bowles don't turn it around, I think Philly is safe if we get the offense going. I think Nick will stay. Which I don't know if we get off to a slow start, maybe not, but I think Philly is and I think Philly won't be open. Washington is the intriguing one. I agree with you there because Dan Quinn will be in his 3rd year. Coming off in the year, if injuries was the situation there, or was it and they already fired? They changed in both coordinators, so. That will be interesting for sure. Both coordinators being changed in Washington will make it interesting for Dan Quinn because now he has no scapegoats essentially on both sides of the ball.
Right.
And I just think too, Washington and Philly situations, I think both quarterbacks will keep their coaches their jobs, essentially. I think
I guess that makes sense.
if they play like they are supposed to play, if Jalen Hurts plays like the Jalen Hurts we've seen in 22, a little bit most of 23, all of 24, and then the beginning of 25, like the Jalen Hurts that can be elite. Nick's job saved, and then Daniels, if he plays like the rookie year, Dan Quinn saved. So
Right.
Those were those two jobs depend on. But go ahead with the next point.
Yeah. We kind of talked about Clint going to Vegas in the NFL show on Friday, so I don't want to dive too much into that. The Senior Bowl, like the same thing. Like we kind of guessed, like Nussmeier would like kind of be like the lone quarterback to really improve his stock, and he kind of was. It was a lower scoring game than previous years, but the big one's obviously the draft and the combine and then the draft, obviously. So we have a few weeks till that happens, and then a bunch of coordinator moves happen. Like today, the Giants got Matt Nagy, and they had to pivot off of Todd Monken and all that. So we'll see how that goes. There'll be plenty of time to discuss and dissect all these.
Yeah, Friday's show would be a lot of discussing about the Rooney Rule, all that stuff. So tune in Friday.
Yeah, like real quick though, with like even like the other headlines with like Robert Kraft, like with Belichick not getting in, I guess it like makes sense in theory. Now, if Brady followed that thing, then they're gonna more pitchforks.
Yeah, I don't know what they'll do with Brady. I don't know what Pats fans will do. I don't know what the NFL fans will do if they deny Brady when he gets in a couple years when he's first eligible. Because Brady's no doubt an all-time first ballot. Do they do the same as they done to Bill and Robert Kraft? I do believe Bill and Robert Kraft will get in next year for sure. I think it's just a 1-year thing. It'd be interesting to see what they do with Brady, obviously. So
but before we go on to like global sports news and stuff, so the NFL got approval to play an international game in Paris, but then also Australia. How are they going to work this timeline? Like who's going to be able to watch this game in Australia? Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be like, it was like either going to be like in the middle of the day, like on a school day, or like really, really late. Like I don't know how that's going to work. It's a fun idea,
the details in the Australia game is a Rams home game. So the travel for the Rams will be a little bit easier than the team that probably will be the road team. So the California side of the country will probably be watching the game for sure if it's the Rams. Since it's the Rams, it'd be interesting to see how they handle the timing of it. So of that, the Paris game is a more intriguing game to me because New Orleans is going to be an up and coming team. Tyler Shuck, really his first chance as the regular starter. So, but let's move on to the global stuff. The global sports for me, the first thing is Carlos Alcaraz defeated Novak Djokovic in the Australian Open final, in the men's final on Sunday. I'm going to touch on that real quick. Alcaraz is probably going to be the next tennis GOAT. Djokovic, Nadal, Federer, we had that run for a long time, and Djokovic is still doing his thing, but Alcaraz is already got a career Grand Slam, and he's only 22. So he's going to be so good for a long time. I think he can catch up to Novak and Federer and career Grand Slams. But when it's all said and done, now even though Jannik Sinner, the Italian who Novak beat in the semis, Sinner can also play tennis with the best of them. So that's the Australian Open side of things. The main global news is the Winter Olympics. start Friday. We're having big coverage on the Total Apex Sports site. We're trying to get an article a day, on the Olympics from everybody if we can. That's the goal. Might not happen, might happen, but that's the challenge that we've been putting on our writers because the Winter Olympics is big. Lindsey Vonn did announce earlier today that she was going to compete, or yesterday. It was yesterday. Lindsey Vonn was determined to compete with her torn ACL. It was earlier today, but it was her torn ACL. She had torn ACL on her last race before the games start in Switzerland late last week. It was determined that she had a torn ACL, complete rupture of the ACL, meniscus injury, and some also a sprain somehow of the MCL maybe. But she is determined to race this is her last Olympics, so I don't blame Lindsey Vonn there. There's been a couple of hockey injuries as well that will be on the site, on the Total Apex Sports site as well. And these Olympic Games are going to be big. So stay tuned for that coverage.
Yeah, real quick before we wrap up sports completely, I remember editing some fantasy tennis stuff, and Alcaraz was all over that. So I'm not surprised. Him and Novak, they go. They've gone on to have a pretty good rivalry, it seems. But stay tuned on Total Apex Sports for all the coverage on this. NBA, NFL, you name it. But that's it this week.
Well, I do want to tag up on the whole international thing. I mean, as far as games and whatnot, listen, there are people out there who are what they call football players. I think Andrew's got the grudge going on over there.
Oh no, I didn't touch anything, I swear.
But you got the football, quote unquote soccer, hooligans and whatnot. If somebody's hardcore enough, they will stay up. I've worked plenty of restaurant jobs where people would come in at 6 o'clock in the morning to watch a footy match and sitting there drinking a beer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Never doubt the fanaticism of what the heck?
You see that, right?
Yeah.
Andrew's technology is freaking out.
No, Andrew! Don't go towards the lights!
Oh no, I think Andrew's been kidnapped by aliens.
Technical difficulties.
Not real life UFO-philia, no!
Well, we got
it's like the end of what is it? Remember Slender Man? Every time.
Yep.
Oh no, Slender Man got an injury.
Oh no!
Yep.
All right. Well, while Andrew fixes his technical issues, we are gonna now tune in to Total Apex Entertainment.
Hold on. I was thrown off by the alien abduction. Here we go.
All right, everybody. This past weekend has been, of course, one of the most exciting times in music in the music industry because it was the 2026 Grammys. Okay,
Andrew's back.
Thank you. Yep. This past Sunday we got to watch the Grammys. It was, of course, a big night. And it was, of course, held at the Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles. Which, come on,
what?
We gotta come up with some better names for stadiums and rather than
bro. So here's my quick rant on the Crypto.com Arena. Okay, here's my quick rant. They should never have taken away the Staples Center name. I will stick to that. The Staples Center was the best name for the basketball arena this side of the 2000s, okay? But that was my quick rant.
Of course, there was. It was hosted by Trevor Noah, whose monologue was probably one of the. I think it was one of the best of this year. I watched it with a couple of the Total Apex crew. This includes Michelle and Molly. What did you guys think of our host?
I love Trevor, and I think he did a fantastic job. He it was his last time doing it, and he let us know from the beginning. So he pulled out all the stops. Like, he was not holding back. He was great.
He's one of my all-time favorite comedians, and the fact that he was just letting loose was just chef's kiss.
Yeah, he really actually did a great job. One of my favorite bits he did in the whole thing was trying to get Bad Bunny to perform. And apparently there's a rule, which we all didn't know, that a performer who's doing the Super Bowl is not allowed to perform other than for like a whole year, other than the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Y'all know why that is, sports guru stuff?
Well, I don't know that. To be honest, I don't know that the reason why. I guess it's just something with the contract they signed or with the NFL to keep it exclusive because they have to prepare for a whole year, basically.
Yeah, they have to pretty early.
So is it like the year that they're chosen up into the football game?
Yeah,
or
I guess.
Is it like the year of the Super Bowl they're chosen for?
It's the year up to when they perform. I think that's how it is.
After the Super Bowl, he can perform for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means
that's what I was confused about.
It'll give him time to plan whatever tour he wants to and how it can go and whatnot. It's probably basically just a vacation. He'll probably do some stuff here and there, but you know.
Well, it's also like a huge production, so I guess they have to like do a whole bunch of set design and everything.
Yeah.
They've been working on that.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Of course, we had 4 major wins. Record of the year, Kendrick Lamar. And I'm going to pronounce her name. Is it SZA? Saya?
SZA.
SZA. Bam. Okay, for Luther, they were told they were not allowed to have any kind of curse words in that song, which I thought.
Well, considering that they made that Cat's Eyes song that they played, Gnarly, they changed a whole bunch of lyrics in that song too. So,
well, that was for TV. With Luther, they couldn't do it with the song. Period.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. Song of the year went to Billie Eilish for Wildflower. Best new artist went to Olivia Dean, who one of. I am so sorry, everybody.
Oh, now we got Corey Spohn going on.
Wow.
You know who
difficulties continue on this.
Was that your mom?
Actually, that was Comcast.
Oh no!
Not
the
the internet.
Comcast, by the way. They're probably going like, "Why are you talking about Olivia Dunn? Olivia Dean?" Yeah. And then finally, album of the year went to Bad Bunny, and I know I'm going to butcher this because I am not great with Spanish. But actually, you know what? Who wants to try it?
I'll try it.
All right.
I like languages. I might butcher it, but I do like to try and pronounce it.
I'm gonna put it right in our secret little chat here, and we're gonna see because you guys all know that I'm gonna butcher it. That's what our listeners expect me to do. So.
Debí tirar más fotos.
That's actually pretty. I feel like that would be pretty close.
I do apologize to the speaking community if I did butcher it, but that is my
comment below, like, share.
Yeah. If you think Molly butchered it, comment, share.
Yes.
If you think Molly did a great idea, comment.
Yeah.
I think you did great, Molly. I think it sounded good.
Thank you.
All right, so of course this was a big win, and it was a big impact for the Spanish-speaking community. Of course, this was the first Spanish-language album to win Album of the Year.
Yep.
His acceptance speech, he made pro-immigration comments, including "ICE out," emphasizing unity and humanity, and even Ricky Martin penned a public praise letter celebrating the cultural impact of Bad Bunny's Grammy. As for
hot on.
Yeah. As for another one of our winners, Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar had a big night in hip hop, of course. Lamar now holds the record, holds the Grammy record for most wins by a rapper. Now this is surpassing Jay-Z after earning 5 Grammys this year.
Oh snap!
Only 2 of the Grammys that we saw televised. By the way, they were giving out Grammys left and right. As soon as you got out of your car, here's your Grammy.
Yeah. Here you go.
Yeah.
Here's your Grammy.
It's a party favor. Here's your Grammy.
Here's your Grammy.
Do you have yours right there, Corey?
Yes, I do. Mine's a tiny little thing, tiny little Grammy. They gave it in liquid form.
Ah. Take it, Grammy.
And of course, his collab with Sia on Luther was a standout moment. Despite an onstage presenter, we'll say, how are we gonna name that? How Cher?
Oh no.
Okay,
a senior moment.
Cher had a definite senior moment. Well, first when she came out, she actually received an award herself, and then she was meant to stay on the stage to present, but she started to leave the stage, and Trevor had to tell her to come back.
Wow.
And then she had the envelope, and she opened it up, and she went to read it, but she said that the winner was Luther Vandross.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Who is deceased.
How old is Cher now at this point?
Very old. I
She
don't
does
know.
not look it with all the plastic, but
I mean, let's find out. Let's find.
oh, and while you find out, I'm going to go into, of course, the notable performances and creative highlights. One of the best show openings of the Grammys, I think, was by Rose and Bruno Mars for Apt.
Apata.
Justin Bieber, of course, delivered a memorable stripped down performance of Yukon.
Literally stripped down.
He was in his boxers.
He was in his undies.
They were shiny silver boxers.
They were shiny.
Right. And Lady Gaga brought a dramatic energy with her rock-infused abracadabra performance, which was just a lot of camera movement. Like, we can literally do it in here. All we got to do is shake our laptops and or webcam. But one of the most at least close to my heart, this was the most enjoyable tribute that I enjoyed. A Lauryn Hill tribute featured multiple artists honoring music icons like D'Angelo or even Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, the tribute actually started with wow, my brain just went blank.
It started with that.
You know when that happens.
Just like in honor of Ozzy Osbourne, my mind went blank.
Oh no!
I don't know if Post Malone
didn't
started, but his performance of Crazy
Yeah.
of War Pigs was, really good.
It was good.
Didn't Reba? Wasn't Reba,
Reba,
supposed to be headlining
thank you.
that?
Yes,
You're welcome.
But I have not. But yes, it was Reba. Seeing Reba there doing the in memoriam was good, and then seeing everybody kind of like transition and whatnot. For me, watching Lauryn Hill and Wyclef, knowing that they just lost one of their they lost their I hate to say third, but partners, their friend and whatnot, and them being able to play Fuji songs with everybody from apparently the R&B side of the industry on stage was great. And then, of course, I don't know if it was her dress or not, but she was looking a little thick there.
Well, I mean, how old is Lauryn Hill? Cher is 79, by the way.
I figured she was in her 80s. She's pretty up there. But wasn't this like the first time Reba performed at the Grammys?
And Lauryn Hill is 50. Goodness, she's younger than me.
Michelle, you don't look that old. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
There you go. All right, snubs, shocks, and of course, controversies or conversations, basically, kind of. Anyway, a big snub, of course, is some fans and critics felt like artists like Sabrina Carpenter got overlooked despite strong performances and multiple nominations. She has been working hard this year.
Yeah.
One of the big fashion buzz, which I'm sure we'll get into it, pretty soon.
Fashion roasts.
Well, hold on. Put your pitchforks down and your torches. Chappell Roan daring Grammy looks sparked social media chatter and playful responses, which we talked about that earlier today.
I'm telling y'all, it's innocent enough. It's supposed to look like that, okay?
And then
there's nothing innocent about that dress.
And then, of course, there's some animal rights controversy. Sabrina Carpenter's Dove on stage moment drew criticisms from PETA, which it got called out, by the way, on there about that. A polarizing clip of for social media. Oh, sorry, I'm reading behind the scenes stuff there. We got to stop doing that. Yeah, everybody's guilty about it here.
Yeah, this is true.
Country rock and genres, of course, and genre expansion. The Recording Academy introduced and reshaped categories in 2026, like Best Traditional Country Album, reflecting genre rhythm and evolution a little bit. Rock and Alternative also had wins worth calling out. Turnstiles for Best Rock Album. Of course, other notary buzz, blah, 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 blah. Okay, anyway, we had fun. We had fun watching it. I enjoyed almost every performances, especially Best New Artist performances. And she's sharing. She can fumble a 7.
I mean, she's allowed. She's allowed some
fair. And we could see during the acceptance speech that she was apologizing to them. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, it kind of, there was a bit of an awkward moment there, and Trevor tried to call her back. So that was one of the things.
It was kind of adorable,
right?
Jared Goff being Jared Goff. I'm watching the Pro Bowl live right now. Jared Goff throwing a pick six to Jamar Chase.
Yeah, the reason why we didn't really want to talk about the Pro Bowl because it's not.
Okay. But moving on, we've got a couple things to talk about, aka fashion.
Fashion. Oh, look, it's the human disco ball.
Real quick
before we move on to fashion, I just wanted to shout out Leon Thomas for winning his Grammy for the album Mutt. Victorious, former Victorious star Leon Thomas.
He was on that show?
Yes, he was Andre.
Okay.
He played Andre, so
he got out of that.
I just wanted to shout that out.
Yeah. Dang, he doing better than Victorious herself, huh?
Yeah. Pretty much. I think so. I think she's the only one that's not really doing it. Like, obviously, Ariana's being Ariana. Liz Gillis has got a lot of roles. Victoria's got a lot of, good amount of roles and good amount of stuff, but it's not as notable as everyone else right now.
Yeah,
so.
It's like cameos, like that. That's kind of it.
All
right. The fashion stuff. Sorry, I just wanted to shout that out.
No, it's fine.
No worries. This is a conversation.
It's fashion. So one of the things that stood out was the many fashions of, I got to do this like Joan, what's her name? Rivers. All right. So many of the fashions out there. I can't do that. My voice.
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
We're going to look at some of the fashions. Here's how we'll do this, okay? We'll kind of periodically go and see. We'll even look at some of the stuff that's on stage. So I'm just going to go down a little bit, and we'll see. If you see something, say stop.
Well, we have the human disco ball right there.
Human disco ball. Yes.
Somber.
Yes,
Somber. That's his name.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He had a good performance, but it's like I couldn't be detracted away from. He was rocking a 70s vibe, but he is the embodiment of a human disco ball. I was expecting lights to shine on his suit and just reflect everywhere.
That you would
Plus, he's so skinny. I thought for sure his pants were going to slide down at any second. And if anybody were to just grab him and give a little tug, they were coming down. And why is he not wearing a shirt? Somebody explain this.
Because it's the fashion.
It's fashion.
It's the fashion.
It's fashion.
Okay.
Addison Rae and Marcelo Hernandez, who's on SNL, he's probably one of the most standout people on that show.
Oh no, he made me laugh when he presented one of the awards. He presented the award to Bad Bunny.
Yeah,
for best.
It was him and Karol G, I think.
Yeah, the Musica Urbana album.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
No, he just tickled me. I was like, oh, he's awesome. I like him.
Okay, why is I'm gonna say Suzanne Morad? Why is she wearing the T1000?
Oh, come on! That's a nice dress. Come on now.
I
T1000.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening with the top part of the dress, but
It looks like a flower or a bow of some kind.
Oh,
okay.
I like that it's shiny. I like.
Wow!
All right, let's keep going, y'all. All right,
Stop!
right
Now
here.
What the heck?
Oh, that's I don't know what that is.
This is Andrea Edgerbury, I don't know, and Hector. Andrea and Hector, that's all I'm gonna say. I have no clue what she's wearing, but she looks very comfortable, and it looks.
I do believe those look like breasts.
No,
Yeah, I think they are.
I thought they were clown ruffles for a second, like really puffy.
I mean, can we click on it? Are we allowed to? Are we able to make that bigger?
Do we want to? Do we
I
want
don't think
to?
so.
It kind of reminds me of a carnival.
Not really. It'll just.
Aw.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that. Let's see. Let me go do a little investigative.
And while she does that, we'll continue on. There
look,
she
there's
is
a
again.
photo.
Here's an up close photo.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't want to speculate.
I'm pretty sure it's what I said it is.
It probably is, but
For sanity purposes, let's not delve into that right now.
yeah. There are some people out there that will actually really dress well. Like I like this dress.
She is apparently a Colombian singer. Here we go. Colombian singer and guitarist.
Oh, snap.
What would we call that? Yes, they are saying. It appears that these folks agree with me that it is indeed breasts.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Okay, I need
We're
input.
going down that hole now.
I need input from the two people that weren't there when I first made the comment. The guy with the scarf, with the dude wearing the fur-lined jacket.
Right here, young
Yeah. Oh, is that his name? Okay. Does that not look like the dish towels that you saw at your grandma's house?
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I gotta get a better look at his whole.
Or her
outfit.
kitchen drapes.
I gotta get a better look.
Brandon knows what I'm talking about.
What in the world is happening on the right-hand side? What is that?
So that's Raymond Angry.
I
have no clue it's a mask of.
Yeah, that's a Spike Lee.
Clearly.
He's trying to be Kanye. That's what he's trying to be. He's Kanye.
No.
I'm loving all the mysterious artists.
I just want to know, is this
Busta Rhymes in the middle, Corey?
Yes, that is Busta. I like that suit.
I was going to say Busta actually.
He looks smart. It looks good.
I'm sorry. As soon as I saw it, I was like, Willy Wonka?
No, Molly, you're disqualified from the fashion take.
At least he's fully clothed.
Outfit.
No, like the Willy Wonka and the not the Charlie Chocolate and the Charlie Factory. The Willy
Now she
Wonka
looks perfectly ordinary, but I like the dress.
I mean, yes.
Why
Like
is
the
he
older
wearing-
I get what
movie
you're
that
saying
he
there,
looks
but-
stylish.
I think he's a band leader from Bozo Circus.
No,
John Batiste.
stop it.
I like that.
It was very sparkly though.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on,
you
we're
know,
here.
to
We're
save
here to
time,
rip on him.
to save time, I'm hitting this 500 button. So
All right, we'll see what's at the end.
Let's hope your computer don't crash.
500.
why do you have
Dang,
to put
it's-
jinxes out there like that?
I'm trying to keep the jinx away.
Just 500. They took 500.
Oh yeah, we're
Hey, just where the
almost out of
picture
time.
is.
25,600 minutes. Sorry, I had to. I had to throw some rent in there.
That's a sad part. I'm sorry. That's the sad part of Rent.
No, that's the
Oh, we just
beginning
got
of
more
Rent.
disco
though.
ball.
The sad
Yeah,
part of
but-
Rent is Angel losing Angel.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
Yeah, that's the sad part. I was just singing the beginning of the musical.
But
All right,
it's
we're gonna
leading
go.
up to the sad part.
Oh,
Anyway.
dang it, Jalen.
All
Sorry.
right. So here is, I don't know if you can see that, but Dochi.
Dochi's. I liked her outfit.
Yeah, her outfit was very
Eye catching.
Yeah, it was definitely eye catching.
Y'all are just prudish in that regard.
Who's
I
Corella
guess I
DeVille?
am.
Who's Corella DeVille over here?
That's Kesha.
That's
Oh,
oh
that-
my gosh.
Kesha's
That's
looking,
Oh,
I hate to
Lord.
say this, but Kesha's looking a little rough these days.
Yeah.
Dude,
I hope
no
she's
kidding.
okay.
I
Yeah.
didn't even know it was her.
I
Like,
didn't think it was
you
her
remember
either.
when she first came out? It was all about drinking, partying, doing all.
It
Mhm.
caught up to her.
Yeah.
What about that?
But
Oh
you
my
know what?
gosh.
Wyclef over here looking smooth. Well,
Yes.
Dressed in black.
Yeah,
Hey,
he looks
Fox.
good.
I don't know. She's kind of reminding me. She's kind of giving off Morticia vibes. I'm loving the black dress with her red hair like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks nice.
Let's see. We got Billie Eilish and Phineas,
Mhm.
the sibling duos, as I call them.
Is that Kendrick? Kendrick actually had a nice outfit too.
Oh, Kendrick was put together. The only thing he kept in there that was the pick.
Yeah.
I was more shocked on the fact that I thought this microphone stand was too low for him, and then he started walking. I was like, oh, he just slouches like that. Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no. I'm surprised these two haven't done a song together yet.
Who?
Oh, it's probably
Sabrina
coming.
and Billy.
It's coming.
That
Yeah.
would
It's
be
probably
nice.
coming soon.
All right, and then of course we have some of the performances.
Oh yeah.
Bad Bunny's outfit.
Ozzy's family.
Yeah.
They were so like
They were all intense, and this is the first time you see all, for me personally, all of them together because
Yeah.
he wasn't
Yeah.
even on the show. He didn't want to be on the show.
they were
Yeah.
very emotional during the performance by
Post Malone.
thank you.
You are.
Why I can't remember anyone's names today.
I don't know,
It's
but
okay.
he-
It's been one of those
Bad-
days.
Bad
This is
Bunny's
my
outfit.
favorite- This
is
is
my
my
favorite.
favorite shot of Pharrell. Just
Oh,
him
wow.
under a light in the white suit,
Mhm.
Yeah, it looks good.
which came out to be like him performing with the Clips.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. What else we got?
Let's see.
There's a
Bad Bunny.
Harry
I
Styles.
swear. Eh. I thought he was wearing slippers for a second. I was like, wait a
Dude,
second.
he looked a mess.
I mean, he looked like a hipster. Like that's what hipster.
No,
Yeah.
he's just a mess.
Reba.
We see Reba.
Reba
Ah,
looked
Reba.
amazing.
I don't
Bad
know
Bunny
what
looked
what her
great.
routine is, but she literally does not look any older than her younger years.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks amazing.
Let's see. Let's go down a little bit more.
There's Cher's weird dress.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Because Cher.
Okay, let's
There-
find the
there it
Notorious. Let's find the Notorious.
The
The
Notorious.
outfit. The
Oh, there's
outfit that
Leon.
we
There's my
picked.
man Leon Thomas. Yeah.
Are we allowed to
Doing
look
his
at a
thing.
picture of the outfit?
We literally just saw a woman wearing what you would call breasts all over her head and
That's
neck.
true, but
Listen, we'll be fine.
Slash looking like Slash.
This is from the tribute, all the tributes, of course, and this is
Oh, there's Lauren.
yep. There's Queen herself. Queen of
You
R&B.
should be able to search for it, right, Corey?
She
The
looks like
chaperone dress in this thing.
It's probably on here somewhere. I don't know.
You
Now
should be
there's
able
the
to-
dress that
Breonna Taylor.
Michelle was like.
That
Really?
dress is just
that girl
weird.
was too skinny.
I just don't like it. She looks. Mm-mm.
Oh,
And then you got Pharrell up here in his peach Pink Panther looking.
Oh,
suit.
did he change outfits too? Like Pharrell had multiple
Yeah, I mean,
outfits?
you know, they
Oh,
always
like everybody did.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
always change outfits for performances.
Yeah.
there's Cat's Eye. Let's see.
Of course, you got Tyler
Tyler, the creator.
on it.
There's
and
Queen
Lil Wayne.
Latifah.
And I'm sorry, Queen Latifah. I'm glad that she had that outfit because I swear up and down she was wearing a marshmallow when she was doing her.
We haven't even gotten that far yet.
Mm.
Big old
Like this is
marshmallow.
all this stuff we're seeing right now is pretty normal until we get down to like the red carpet stuff.
Oh,
Right.
God, the red carpet. Oh, God.
Like this is like Bruno's up there looking like trying to look like Prince without looking like Prince.
I am not going to say what one of our writers said he looked like
Oh no!
because I'm pretty sure we would get censored.
Good grief!
Oh, God.
But there's your
no.
cat's eyes right there.
Cat's eye.
They look
I'm sorry.
good.
The only reason I remember them is because their song "Gnarly" is just stuck in my head on repeat.
And then there's
And then
there we go.
Jelly Roll, he and his wife made my night when I saw what they did.
This is the photo of Jelly Roll that I like the most. To be
There's
honest.
his wife,
Right here.
Bunny XO.
Yeah, but after they called his name, like they shared such a sweet little kiss, and it was just so romantic.
Yeah, they did.
And they were slow
they-
dancing to Alex Warren's "Ordinary." Oh, so pretty,
Yeah.
so romantic.
Let's see. Look at Chapel Ronan in her Star Wars outfit.
Yeah,
How many outfits did she have?
quite honestly,
Many
she looks
are-
more. She looks more like she's trying to play like a druid or something.
I mean, she's got as many outfits as they paid her to wear. All right. But here's one of the most outstanding outfits of the night: the eyelash Lady Gaga.
The eyelash lampshade.
Yeah.
I still stand by my thought of it looks like that torture device from the medieval times where they put your head in a basket and filled it with bees.
Good grief.
I mean, maybe.
There you go, guys.
Oh, look. It's Justin Bieber.
Yep. The beeps. Looking
Oh my
like
goodness.
somebody stole all his stuff and forced him out on stage.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
He got mugged right before he went out.
That's probably what happened.
We'll give you your clothes back as soon as you're done performing. And look, this is the picture right here. That someone made sure they got that full black spotlight picture with him in the underwear.
I don't know. It just doesn't have the same effect as Pharrell.
Good grief.
I need the red carpet outfits.
We'll skip down a little bit more because we're almost okay. Here we go.
Like that dude, he looks like an ordinary cowboy right there.
Right here,
Mhm.
Brandon
But
Lake.
literally, I'm pretty sure that all
He looks-
that costs thousands of dollars.
He looked like
Probably
he's
that
ready to
jacket.
be their next Red Ranger.
Yeah,
Like he's waiting
Yeah.
for that call.
he's waiting for you.
I have no clue. Let's see.
I don't know.
But see, some of these people are just models, and they have to kind of
Mm-hmm.
dress like this a little bit. Is that an apron she's wearing?
It's weird.
There you go, classic all white.
Mm-hmm.
It looks nice.
He looks stiff though. He looks like he doesn't want to be there.
Right? He's like, why am I here?
Yeah. Nicole.
Nikki Nicole. Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know who she is.
Neither do
Fifth
I.
Harmony.
Oh.
I think she was on Fifth Harmony. I
All
might be. Yeah.
Okay. Bro just came dressed And it's
He just rolled out of bed and threw on whatever he had.
Exactly. Haley Bailey, of course. Little Mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so some of these are looking pretty normal. Carol G
Yeah.
looking beautiful and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite shot, by the way. One of my favorite shots right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow, that is very purple.
That is a lot
White
of
purple.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's happening there.
That's Brad.
There you go. There's the Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell.
Doing it.
She looks like she can still whoop somebody's butt.
I would be
Yeah.
afraid of her. Shit.
She could probably beat him with that cane. Bam!
Yeah.
Mhm.
What'd you say to me, young person? All right, here we go. CeeLo Green from Kingston Calloway.
Oh, geez.
CeeLo's always trying to stand out. There was that one year he came dressed in all gold, like a gold robot.
Not a fan.
I like his voice, his earlier stuff, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
This is Lord Farquaad and his lady.
Oh, geez.
I
Oh,
see
that was
why you're
that was
calling him
dirty.
that.
That
I
was
was like,
dirty.
what?
Yeah.
There's another half-naked woman.
Where?
You can see right through her dress.
Carol G?
I mean, look at-
That's that Latinness. You have no choice but to.
No. I don't understand why so many people's dresses were see-through.
Yeah.
It's the
Maybe I'm
style.
just old.
It's called haute couture, I guess it's called.
It's called the fashion. Here you go. Here's your guys again. Here's Somber.
There's the
again,
disco ball again.
The disco ball.
Okay.
We still can't find Chapel Roan's outfit that Michelle just absolutely hates.
Which
I
is like
don't get it.
Susan Holmes.
I
She
mean,
looks
once
like a-
again, maybe it's my age, but
You know what? Paris Hilton looked good that night. I'm not
yeah,
gonna
she
lie.
actually looks. Yeah, she does.
Yeah. FK Twigs.
Mm-hmm.
I still stand by the fact she looked like a woodland fairy in that outfit.
The only photo of Ali Wong. For some reason, she's at the Grammys.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
this one is important. Yes,
Marsha,
is
she looked
representing-
incredible.
she is
Yeah.
representing the disabled community and amputees everywhere.
Right.
Yeah, I was reading that her amputation happened shortly after she was born.
Mm.
And that prosthetic goes up to her, almost to her hip.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder, with stuff like that, they have to like always like kind of give you a new one anyway as you grow, right? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fab of Milli Vanilli. Here's a Fab from Milli Vanilli.
Holy cow.
Someone's looking like a lemon drop. I
That
like
is
that hat, though.
amazing.
Right.
Yeah, who is the
Where am I going?
yellow?
So yeah.
Lachey.
I don't know who that is. All right then. Very yellow.
Yeah. And then you got my girls, K-pop Demon Hunters.
That outfit.
Which one?
The other white one.
The one on the right.
The lamp.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening there.
It's like those two had a conversation at some point, and then EJ was just like, "You guys didn't tell me you were doing this."
Well, she's the lead singer, right?
She's the one that played.
She's roomy.
Roomy.
Yeah,
Yeah, so she's gonna be different.
yeah. This is the one that everybody at our boss was
Oh, Heidi Klum, yeah.
Heidi Klum in her painted on skin suit.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
It doesn't even look good.
It really doesn't at all.
Ew.
But you know who looks good? Reba.
Reba looks good.
Reba
Oh,
looks
Reba.
classy every single time.
Gloria Estefan looks really good too.
And Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. I love him.
There you go.
Mhm.
Jeff Goldblum could take a whole room and make it full of happiness.
Yes.
He really could. Like his childlike joy is just so it's contagious.
Yeah.
I love
It is
him.
Here's the full
infectious.
Lord.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
But you know what? We
Why?
had some hey, some people.
Aww,
That was cute. That was such a cute outfit.
she's so cute.
I'm loving the coordination.
That's right.
There are so many photos that it went past 500.
It must
Well,
have.
there's only 2 pages, so
So that means there's 1,000,
Yeah,
roughly.
roughly.
Mm.
But so far, the fashion's looking pretty good. There are some ones that are standing out. There are some that are like looking really like okay and whatnot. But
that's a
then
lot of red right there.
there's a lot of that were coordinated as well, like all the red.
Doesn't that get y'all remind? It was Padme who wore an outfit like that in Star Wars, right? When she was
You're thinking
Jabba the Hutt?
Leia? She reminds me of like something that Aaliyah wore in that movie Queen of the Dam a little bit.
It looks like a belly dancer outfit,
It definitely is a belly dancer.
which I like, but I don't know if it's appropriate for the event. Like, I wonder, is this a costume show or a formal event?
Listen,
it's both. What are you talking about?
listen, shows like this, it's gonna be normal for stuff
Yeah.
like this. Because
It's literally-
you gotta think about it like this. Grammys, Oscars, any shows that are like that are a fashion person's time to shine.
It gives us something to talk about. But
Yeah.
honestly, though, she looks really good in this too. She doesn't look like she's emaciated. We can't see her ribs. You know, like we saw some women who were wearing such revealing outfits and they looked like they were skeletons.
Right.
And that makes me worried for them. I get all momish and I'm like, go eat a sandwich.
Stop it. What's her name? Arya Star is also like this outfit works for her, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because it's revealing, but not like super revealing, if that makes sense. You know who killed though? Killer Mike representing ATL up in there.
Yep.
You know who didn't really kill it for me?
Oh God.
Brandon Blackwood. Like it's like he's got more fashion, and this one's just like someone.
He looks like he raided his dad's closet.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the same.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We got Babyface. Let's see. Yep, here we go. Teddy Swims and Tash Schultan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Reba and Rex Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who Zara Larson is, but she's there.
That dress is pretty.
Grandma's drapes and kitchen towels once again.
Yeah, there you go. He looks high.
It probably is. It's
Probably.
Okay, here we go. Comic book dress.
Mm-hmm.
Representing the comic book nerds.
And then you got DJ Johnny Hartman. Just wearing whatever was in his closet.
Trevor Noah in his bow tie.
Trevor
was looking good that night.
Why does Justin Bieber look perpetually confused?
Because that's his
he
life.
is.
Flash just getting more chunkier in the face as he gets older.
I mean,
The
he's
hat
old.
still rocks,
Yeah.
but his fashion sense still slaps.
Chrissy Teigen killing it. Looking like a bottle of rosé. And then here you go.
There it is.
There's the one.
There it is.
That's the one that
There.
they've been waiting for, everybody.
All right.
Mm-hmm. That's the one that Michelle has been like criticizing.
She's writing
after that.
Chapel Roan right now about how she needs to put more clothes.
It's literally a bodysuit because I swear up and down I saw it. I was like, you can't see anything that would
Right.
appear on that part of your body. So she's literally wearing a suit that just has it connected.
I
like
mean,
that.
she could also have body paint. But I mean,
No.
that thing definitely looks like nipple rings.
They are, well, if you're gonna go with that, then yes, but it's not body paint because you can see the seam of the suit right here on her collar, and it bunches where her shoulders are propped up like that.
Right.
So she's wearing a suit. She's wearing a skin tone suit.
She looks naked.
So we could keep going and going and going. Here's the back part of it, by the way.
That dress, I love
she,
Bunny XO's dress.
She had a bunch of fake tattoos on her back, which looked interesting.
But it's on brand for Chapel Roan's celebrity persona.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Here you go.
that outfit.
1975.
It was disco night. I'm sorry.
It's put together, at least.
Who was that in the disco? Who's that? I can't read the names.
Lucas Nelson.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I don't know who he is.
Yeah, I think he's country, but I might be wrong.
Oh.
But yeah,
Who stole their parents' carpet?
her?
Yeah.
Good grief. All right. I'm trying to see if there's any like other weird ones.
I mean,
Because a lot of these are repeated. and whatnot.
aw.
There's another sweet one, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I see any more weird ones.
Nah, they're around. Like honestly, I mean, Lady Gaga is just getting more. and
Okay, no one can top Lady Gaga's meat dress, okay?
more. Yeah,
Not
the
even Lady
doctors
Gaga.
have recommended people not do that. By the way,
Yeah.
do the meat dressing. Here we go.
Well, that's
yeah.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what it's written on there.
It says something.
Scientology.
Kills. Scientology kills.
Oh, I mean, she's not lying. But,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but we're not gonna go into that.
that's a whole other podcast.
Ooh, that blue dress looks really nice. I like the blue sparkly one. Yeah, hers.
Shiny bag.
It's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm such an old lady. She's got a really pretty dress.
All right. Well,
Aw.
well, I could keep going, but I'm also starting.
We're
to run
over our time, so
Here we are.
Yeah, we're over our time by a little bit, but it's okay.
So
we were having too much of a good time, and we needed
Yes.
to find that Chapel Roan dress.
everybody, if you want to see more Grammy articles and whatnot, head over to TotalApexEntertainment.com right now, and there you can actually see something brand new from us. A brand new layout for the website.
Yes, because we have Total Apex Gaming has merged in with entertainment. So if you want to see Total articles from the gaming perspective in the gaming industry, I'll head over there and click on the gaming tab, and you will see all updated news articles about that.
Exactly. All right, everybody. Where else? And then, of course, you guys can head over for all your sports needs at TotalApexSports.com. What do you guys got going on this Friday, real quick, so you guys can promote the sports show?
Super Bowl. Just the final thoughts before Super Bowl Sunday. Recap of the trade deadline on Thursday on the NBA. In a full opening ceremony preview of the Olympics, probably. So
Okay.
a little bit of detail on that. So
Okay,
Yep.
and then, sorry, go, Andrew.
No, I'm gonna say that's basically it. And then whatever other NFL news that happened before, that's not related to the Super Bowl, but
Yeah. And then finally, next week, guys, we will be covering commercials and movie trailers that have been premiered not only this week, but during the Super Bowl. So stay tuned for next week's podcast. For Total Apex Media Podcast, this has been Corey. Thank you again, Molly, Michelle, Brandon, and Andrew for joining me. You guys have a good night. Keep on watching.
And we will see you next week.
Yeah.
Remember
How
to
do you
like,
guys want to end this week?
it's like, remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so that you are alerted for any and all notifications for when we post or go live the next time.
Right. All right. I got to get back to my other job. All right, guys. So like I said before, if you want this Chia Pet, the price